We all have to have a plan for retirement. Eventually, we're just going to get too old to keep working. We're going to have a plan for retirement. Let's see what this couple is planning to do. It's a plan of a kind, isn't it? Probably not very practical, probably not realistic, but the underlying truth is here. And that is, don't wait. Start saving for retirement now. Start your retirement planning now. Retirement planning and what I learned about retirement planning through my life. First, my father was a math teacher. He taught me about how earnings would grow over time. It was amazing, and I got it, but I didn't follow right away. Here's why. I was living for the moment, having a job and having money I never had before and having opportunities to spend that money like I never had before. I was living for the moment. I wasn't really thinking about the future when I was young. Well, that changed over time. And then when I finally came to my senses and I wanted to have a retirement plan, I went to the experts and they said, well, just save more for retirement. Save more money there and save it with me. Right? That's the answer. The experts want you to save more money with them. You know, and I thought, well, all I'm going to have is a huge 401k, you think? If I can come up with an extra $1,000 a month, that's not realistic. So there had to be more to a retirement plan than just saving more money with them. Right? So then I get perplexed. Save for college for my kids or save for retirement? I mean, if you have kids, you're going to face this. There's a limited amount of money for most people. Can you possibly do both? Probably the answer is you can't really do both well. And here's a way to think about it. If you look at college, there's community colleges, there's grants, scholarships, there's inexpensive loans, both public and private. There's a lot of help to get a college education in this country. And if you put together a plan with your kids, you may need to save some money for them, but it shouldn't be your major focus. Your real focus should be retirement, because the plan that's there, the help that's there, the support that's there for retirement, not so much. And here's why. Pensions are disappearing. The money's being diverted. Your pensions may not be there. They may be there, but they may not be there all the way through retirement. That's a big thing. And the markets are volatile. You know, 401ks went down to 201ks, went down to 101ks. We had all these things that happened. We had 9/11, the dot-com crash. We had the housing market bubble crash. We had all these things hit our economy over a short period of time. And I'm telling you, the market is so volatile. What are we supposed to do? You might need to get a financial planner. Then there's Social Security, the one thing all of us will need. Now here's the point. We put money in there our whole lives with a promise that they're going to pay it back. We don't get a choice. We have to put the money in there. So they don't get a choice. They have to pay it back out to us. That's what I believe. So my conclusion is this. I need to have a retirement plan considering all types of income. So I need to look at not just, what's coming in my pensions or Social Security, but maybe I can work a little in part-time. I can get a reverse mortgage. I can get an annuity to get income. There's a lot of ways I can look, types of income I can look at getting for retirement. And I need to save as much as I can while I'm working. Now, the reality is we do need to focus and save as much as we can. And probably this doesn't happen until you hit 40 or later, and it should start sooner than that. It should start in your 30s. You should be doing this sooner than your 40s. You should be starting as soon as possible. And to deal with volatile markets, I had to get an advisor. I had to get somebody that was an expert in this field. Now, I'm not an expert. I was lucky in some regards. I was buying and holding and changing and doing things I could do, but timing the market I couldn't do. I needed an advisor who was an expert in the market to help me grow my investments, both in down markets and up markets, so it wouldn't kill me. And finally, you and I need to hold our government accountable for keeping the Social Security system solvent and fulfilling their commitments to us. It is mandatory. If they're going to take the money from us, they need to provide the benefits they guaranteed us. Simple as that. Plan for retirement. Here's my picture. It's beautiful. My bride and I on a beach with a drink. Wow. Success comes from creating a plan. Now, if you have a job, start your retirement plan now. I don't care if it's your first job. Start it now. Don't lose sight of this. You will need the money in the future. You will need it. And then when you get closer to retirement, follow some strategies that are custom fit for you, things that you know will work for you. Financial planners have a number of these kinds of strategies. You need to talk to somebody about what works for you. So I needed to plan. That was my conclusion. I needed to plan, and also I needed to learn how to take advantage of retirement strategies. And the real reason was so that I could not just retire. This is really important. I could stay retired. See, if you don't do a good plan, you're going to go back to work in your 70s, and you don't really want to do that, probably. This is the Simple Finances Master Money Toolkit. We've got an evaluate section at the top, and then the lower section we have retirement. So we also have budgeting, and we have debt, and we have retirement. This is about retirement. Retirement is based on planning. We have a budget you can put against that plan, so you can see what an actual budget would do when you're close to retirement. We have savings and spending that we show in our demos. We have a retirement report. We have charts that help you see. And we have investments and income. And a way to look at those and manage those and plan for growing your investments both before retirement and in retirement to leave an inheritance. We got some great charts to help you visually see that. There's several retirement planning demos available here on the website. All we're asking you to do is take a look. See if maybe they can help you figure out how you can retire too.